A gorgeous Saturday here in Ottawa. Not a cloud in the sky, but it's a chilly one, both outside and in. Welcome inside the Steve Yzerman Arena in the European Sports Complex in Ottawa, Ontario. My name is Jared Bapty. Happy to be up here in the booth, ready for this afternoon. 2 games for the PWHPA. We've got Team Sonnet taking on Team Adidas right now. Minnesota and Toronto facing off here at Nepean. Starting lineup for Team Adidas, led by head coach Matt Leitner. We got Bailey Wellhausen, Sophia Shaver, and Laura Dossler on forward. Nikki Nightingale, Brittany Mashmeyer on defense, and Marlène Boissonneau starting in goal with her bright yellow pads. Meanwhile, for Team Toronto, the Sonnet team, it's Nicole Costa, Lauren Gable, and Jenna Dingledine. Up front, on defense, Jackie Greco and Alexis Wallaschuk and Erica Howe. Starting in net, we are underway. Team Sonnet in their white jerseys with blue trim on the left side of your screen, and Team Adidas in their dark jerseys with neon trim on the right side. That's Lauren Gable, who's got the puck circling the net right away. Tries a shot that goes just up over top of the net and out of play. Right off the draw, Lauren Gable took it into the offensive zone, but was upended as she got in there, but still managed to get an offensive zone opportunity for Toronto. Lauren Gable, of course, graduate of the KW Rangers. She played with 3 different teams in the PWHL, scored 115 points, and a Patty Kazmaier winner in 2019, of course, the NCAA. This is Minnesota now, trying to break out offensively, dragging it through. Sarah Potomac. You'll notice Sarah Potomac on Team Minnesota as they try a shot. That's kicked out by Howe. The rebound is there. Howe made the save. 2 chances for Minnesota. Nice and early, Erica Howe standing tall in her all-black pads. Minnesota now setting up on that far side, but it's poked out to center by the stick of Kayla Vespa. As I was saying, you'll notice with Team Minnesota and the Boston team this afternoon in the second game at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time that Team Calgary, or Team Scotiabank, has been spread out between the 2 American teams as well. So that's why Sarah Potomac and Marlène Boissonneau are on Team Minnesota, as well as some other familiar faces from Scotiabank. There's a long shot that goes just wide into the near corner for Minnesota. And now Team Adidas trying to get things going, but it's going to be poked out by Jess Jones, veteran of the PWHPA. Jess Jones flutters that one on net, and it's an easy cover-up for Marlène Boissonneau. Quick face-off win for Caroline Prevost. And the shot attempt is blocked, though it's sent out to center. Wellhausen tried to feather that ahead. There's Shaver again with some nice stick handling to avoid the pressure and stay on side, but she just lobbed it towards the net where Howe was able to glove it and hang on. Erica Howe, another veteran from Ottawa, Ontario, so she's playing in front of her home crowd here this afternoon. Ottawa Lady Senators graduate as well. The PWHL had a .923 save percentage in her young career to .181 goals against average. So she's been solid between the pipes for her entire career and is back at it again. That's Shaver again. That's knocked down. Flutters out in front, though. And sent over to the far side now where Prevost turns on the Jets. Chips it ahead. Tries to give chase. Got back to her feet, Prevost. Throws it back to the far point, and it's taken away by Minnesota. Carrying over the blue line by Shaver now. Tried to throw it in front. It's directed to the far side by Howe. Laura Dossler, another Calgary import, was waiting on it in front, but it just didn't quite get to her. This is Gable again. Near point. Tried to throw that in front. Off a body. Laura Fortino to the far side now. Kristen Richards in deep. Jenna Dingle-Dine rung round to Gable. She tried to throw it out in front. It was off a skate. Nicole Costa jams it in front. And Boissonneau covers up again. Madeleine Boissonneau from Dundee, New Brunswick. Regularly playing for Calgary, of course, as I mentioned. Graduate of Cornell University. Played for Rothsay Netherworth School in the Canadian Academy of Hockey Schools. As Minnesota now carrying it out through center. This is Annie Pankowski. Tried to throw it out in front. It was just a little bit too hot to handle for Rihanna Curio. Pankowski again throws it in front. There's a big stop by Howe. It's Caitlin Gosling trying to get that one past Howe. Couple of early chances, but lots of stoppages in play as these two teams get settled in, try to figure each other out a little bit. As I mentioned, there's some new chemistry to develop for Team Minnesota with the imports from Team Scotiabank, so Adidas having to kind of juggle the lines a little bit. There's Gosling again, another import from Calgary, Team Scotiabank. As Victoria Bach, who returned from Beijing recently on the taxi squad for Team Canada, winning gold against the Americans a few days ago. Stolen away by Minnesota, feathered out to center, that's taken away, and sent in again by Catherine Bailey. Drop pass and fanned on, but it's loose in the slot. Sent wide. Bailey again. Sent that in deep. Brittany Howard behind the net with that white blade. Tried to throw it in front for Victoria Bach again. It was off a body and rejected right back to her. Matucci fired that just wide. Trying to come up with it. Howard had her stick lifted. Nightingale able to muscle it ahead. She had Kayla Vespa all over her. But Nightingale, part of the starting lineup, poked it away. Tried to get it out in front. That was cut off. Shannon Stewart now. Up the right wing. Almost ahead for Jess Jones. Just rolled by her though. Nightingale trying to recover. Taken away by Jones again. Jones looking for an option. Just shovels that to the far side. Stewart back to the line again. Sent in deep by Wallace Chuck. This is Jones. Try to drop pass. That was cut off by Nightingale, and she lobs it out to center. That's gloved down and fired right back in deep by Jones. Boissonneau thought about coming out to play it, but Caitlin Gosling was there. Up the far boards, but not out. Costa held it in. Far corner. Stewart. In deep for Costa. Jones is out front. Costa trying to work it out there. Rebound. 3 stops by Boissonneau. Another one. And she makes the save again. Jones robbed in front. And just offside on the return. Shaver and Wellhausen unable to connect. Beautiful replay in front. Lots of saves for Boissonneau. Jones there. 3 stops and another one. It was Stewart that got the chip shot. Boissonneau. She's in the zone now. Pankowski on that far side. Still with it. Got it into the middle. Near side now. Gosling walks into one. That's stopped by Howe, and the rebound is gobbled up by Field. And Madison Field now had to reverse it. Costa off the boards and just out to center. I think it went off a Toronto glove on the bench. So they'll return to inside the zone. So that's where we carry on. Looked like Bach might have been thrown out of the draw, but she wasn't. was able to get it out to center now. Howard had Vespa streaking to the front of the net. She's hauled down behind the play. Howard tried to get it out in front. That was off a stick and cut off by Demi Crossman. Round to the far side now. 14-0 pinching in. Indy for Bach. Bach trying to work it out in front. Near side now. Howard. Sharp angle shot is stopped by Boissonneau. Howard again. Back of the net for Bach. Taken away from her by Bailey Coyne. Chipped up the near side. And now into the middle with speed. Coming down this wing, Caitlin Willoughby is stopped by Howard. She's the only Adidas player in the offensive zone as her teammates were going for a change, but still managed to get a dangerous scoring chance. That's gloved down and neutralized by Shaver, and she can't quite muscle it to the front of the net as it's taken away by Bailey. Just trying to shovel it out to center, she does. Gosling's pass is picked off by Becca King. Drop pass for Bach. Shot is kicked out by Boissonneau. Nightingale up through center. Wellhausen was checked, couldn't receive the pass. Gosling in her own zone again. Nightingale. Passed into the middle, skated on by Dossler. Tried to dump it in, it was off Bailey. Wellhausen whacked at it towards the front of the net, didn't quite get there. And back out at center, Gosling once more. Nice pass through the middle. Dossler had it poked away from her though. Sarah Potomac has it stolen away by Matucci. Long shot into the glove of Boissonneau, and she takes a bit of snow from Prevost as she hangs on. It is one and done in this tournament, so the loser of today's game will face the loser of the 3 p.m. game and the consolation game. The winner of both those games will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Sportsnet in the championship game. And some of these players haven't played more than one game since mid-December. So lots to play for this afternoon as Potomac is checked hard by multiple Toronto players. Drop pass for Jones. Long wrist shot easily gloved by Boissonneau once more. BWHPA wishes to express thanks to their premier partners, Secret Deodorant, the NHLPA, Adidas Hockey, Scotiabank, Sonnet Insurance, and Budweiser. Ricocheting around in front as Stewart had her stick lifted as it trickled to the far side of the net. A couple of chances again. It's been all Toronto so far in this first period. On it is Megan Grennan. Up the far side. Pankowski had her stick lifted as well, but it does get out to center. Costa dumps it in again. Costa in there with Dingledine. Costa almost got it out in front and sat there, but it was knocked away. Gable looking for an option. Return pass for 14-0. Tried to step around Pankowski. Two players who've been part of the national program going at it again. Costa in front. That's off a stick and over top of the net. Gable behind the net now. Gable, sharp angle chance. That's stopped by Boissonneau. And they get it to the line and just over it. Bit of a break for Minnesota as Toronto has been all over them so far in this game. Gable. Oh, and she's tripped on her way to the net. And there is a penalty call. Lauren Gable had some open space. Got hauled down from behind, and it's Pankowski going to the box for hooking. So a power play now for the already hot Toronto team. They've got 9 shots already in the first 10 minutes of this game as we hit the midway point of the first period. And now they've got a power play. Here goes Bach up the right wing on her offside. As Bach goes round back of the net, still with it, left it in the corner. Kristen Richards leaves it for Bach at the far side. Bach still with it as they set up. Just tried to hit Vespa with it, and she couldn't quite get it on net. Here's Bach again. Dragon, she scores! Victoria Bach with that lethal wrister. Was just given enough space to drag it and get all the whip of her stick behind it. And Victoria Bach on the power play has made it 1-0 for Team Sonnet. In their own zone, this is Team Sonnet again. Wallace-Chuck leaving it behind the net. It's sent up the far side by Jackie Greco. They have to recover with Gable. So Wallace-Chuck tries to fire it off the glass. It's gloved down by Nightingale, though, sent in front, and the shot from Granado. Is blocked. Doesn't get on net. Costa. Backhand for Dingledine. She whacked at it, but didn't quite get all of it as it's thrown out to center. Wallace-Chuck right back into the offense. Nightingale. Hard pass ahead. Trying to step away from pressure is Curio, but she was ambushed right away by Field. But it's taken away from Prevost. Now with speed, it's Pankowski. Cutting to the near side. Pankowski now. Backhander stopped by Howe, and she hangs on. We have to give a shout out. There's Liz Knox, my color commentator, who has decided to come out of retirement. Liz Knox, you can also catch her on the Noxie and Cax show on the Steve Dangle Podcast Network. And I do miss her up here in the booth, but it's so nice to see her back in her equipment, backing up her longtime goaltending partner, Erica Howe, as that was offside for Team Sonnet. But a shout out to Liz, who was looking sharp in the warm-up. Came out of retirement for this weekend. Face-off win by Minnesota. Grennan sends it back for Nightingale. Pass ahead for Dossler off the boards, but not out. Shaver tried to help it out as well. Trying to cut to the front of the net. That's Vespa. The rebound comes out. No Sonnet players were at the short side of the net as box passes picked off, but almost deflected towards the front of the net for Vespa. Rolling puck settled by Dossler. But Minnesota can't quite connect as Team Adidas is having some trouble maintaining offensive zone pressure and puck possession. Dump in by Sonnet, and they go off for a change. Hard pass up the left wing. Wellhausen dumps it in. She goes for a change. Matucci threw a pass up the wing, and too hot to handle for Stewart. As Willoughby now trying to come up with it. Skated onto by Coyne. High slot, wrist shot, stopped by Howe. Crossman tried to find the rebound. It's taken away and fired off the glass and out to center. Scramble for the puck. Stolen away and skated through by Willoughby again. Shot an easy save for Howe again. Howe wearing 27, a slightly unusual number for a goaltender, but it's for her father who passed away in 2008 on October the 27th, so she wears 27 in honor of her dad. Nightingale with a shot that's stopped by Howe again. Now we've got some offensive zone pressure for Minnesota. One-timer stopped again by Howe. That was a nice shot from Potomac. Far side again, that's Potomac. Off a skate. It's taken away by Stewart and flipped out to center. Settled and sent to the near side for Gosling. Pankowski over the line. Potomac couldn't handle the pass. It rolls right through the crease. Potomac behind the net now. Jam play at the far side. And it's held on to by Howe. Annie Pankowski, a graduate of the Anaheim Lady Ducks. And that's her junior team. And now Lauren Gable could be free. She's got some speed and an open lane, but it's off a body and just wide. Potomac. Out through center again and into the offensive zone. We know she's creative with the puck. Won it for Calgary back on December the 18th in overtime. That sent Team Scotiabank to the championship of the Toronto Showcase back before Christmas. That shot goes wide of the net, bounces back out in front. Potomac had it just knocked away from her. Rolling puck on the far side. Acosta into the middle for Howard and out to center. Howard, her teammates are going for a change, so she just holds onto the puck in the far corner, and she's allowed to do so. Now with speed, Vespa just couldn't quite handle the pass. She was ready to drive the net with that puck. Centered out in front again. That's off the stick of Shaver into the far side. Fortino settles it behind her own net. Richards off the boards to Howard and out to center with Bach. Victoria Bach, another shot off a body. Fortino to the loose puck on the far side. In deep for Vespa. Rung round the net. Becca King trying to keep it in. Fortino with a long shot. That was stopped by Boissonneau. Dossler now. Pass too far out of the reach of Willoughby. Goes all the way down the ice, and an icing call against Team Adidas. PWHPA wishes to express thanks to some more of their partners as Tim Hortons, Harvey's BioSteel Sports, Canadian Tire, Neutral Vodka Soda, and Fresh Attitude Salads with 4:06 left to go in this first period. Matucci, hard shot, rolling around in the slot. Boissonneau found it though, and she pounced on it to stop play. Minnesota has come back in the shot department a little bit. We are tied at 13 apiece now, according to the shot clock. Bounce back in the net, Crossman. Nice little move to step around Becca King, but it's gloved down by Greco at her own blue line. Drops it back for Matucci, who's got some space. Finds a pass ahead for King. Tipped it into the offensive zone. It's taken away by Gosling. Now Coyne with a backhander. That's gloved down as well by Greco again. But stripped of the puck by Pankowski. Pankowski takes it behind the net. Tried to leave it for Coyne. Pankowski and Coyne working in the near corner. Potomac tries to come in as well. Coyne pinned up on the wall by Matucci. And that's off a stick and into the netting and out of play. PWHPA, again, expressing thanks to Noble Estates, Blade Tech Hockey, Bauer Hockey, Mars Blade, and Sport Logic. Shoveled out to center by Fortino. Skating back for it is Grennan. Pass across for Gosling. And sent far side now. Potomac trying to step away from Wallace-Schuck. Puck glides into the Sonnet zone and backhanded up the far side again and out to center. Now here goes Stewart. Stewart trying to cut to the high slot. She's impeded on her progress there. Fortino on the return pass gets it in deep for Stewart again. Stewart in this near corner. Trying to come up with an offensive opportunity. Sent back of the net by Kelly Gribbins. Intercepted, but Potomac couldn't quite receive that pass cleanly. Wallace-Schuck tried a shot. That was blocked. Potomac again. Can't get it out of the zone. Wallace-Schuck with some good defense on that near point. Fortino with the pinch in for Gable. Couldn't stop it with her skate. It went round into the near corner. Potomac Pass picked off again by Gable. Gable into the slot. Fortino's shot is blocked, but Fortino's got the puck again. Far corner. Field. Now Costa. That far side. Field again. That's intercepted by Gosling and poked at by Gosling to try and get it out to center. Pankowski fend on her dump in, but she's got it again. And now the pass ahead. Skated through by Dossler. She's turned back, though, at the Sonnet blue line. Fortino and Costa on the tie-up, trying to come in for some help as Wellhausen. Now Shaver poking at it. Wellhausen as well couldn't quite step through as we approach the final minute of the first period here. Tipped ahead by Field. Shaver again. Now skated on to by Dossler. In the near corner, Shaver. Stolen away by Bach, but poked at by Dossler again. Bach goes round back of the net. Taken away by Shaver. Dossler tried to throw it out in front. That was cut off by Bailey. At the line again. Intercepted by Vespa. Now a nice pass here and a 2-on-1 for Sonnet. It's Bach and Howard. Howard, return pass for Bach. Intercepted, but Howard's got the puck back. Howard cuts to the high slot. Trying to get there. Backhander stopped by Boissonneau. Howard's got it again. At the line, Matucci. Wrist shot. Doesn't get through. The rebound is there, though, for Howard. She just couldn't quite settle the rolling puck. Richards. Now for Howard again. Shot just missed the far corner. Tried to pick it. 15 seconds to go. Still in the offensive zone for Toronto. Bach looking for an option. This is Vespa. Backhands it to Matucci. Her shot doesn't get through. That's off Gosling. Howard leaves it for Matucci, and they run out of time. 1-0 is the score in favor of Toronto's Team Sonnet. Victoria Bach, the goal scorer with that wicked wrister. She's done it again. So we head to the first intermission in a 1-0 score for Team Toronto, as the PWHPA expresses thanks to the event partner, Sonnet Insurance. We go to break and return for the second period when the Zamboni has done its rounds.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat, it's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Shouldn't he be playing basketball?
Stick to basketball.
Come on, do they even have ice in China?
Women's hockey is just boring, okay?
Let's watch girls play.
Make me a sandwich.
First Nations kids are too lazy.
You're never gonna make it, Ethan.
You're just gonna get hurt.
Keep hockey straight.
Which locker room is he gonna use?
Girls hockey isn't real hockey.
Shouldn't this guy be coaching cricket?
Can he even skate?
Go back where we belong? This is where we belong.
Let's go! It's time to hydrate. One right! Best kept secret in sports. No longer a secret.
Hey, Gord.
Connie! I've mastered human replication. Our reno can now get done in 1/5 of the time.
Nice breakthrough, Gords, but check out this one. We just saved a bundle buying home and auto insurance with Sonnet.
Incredible.
Yeah, completely online in only minutes.
She was right. That was fast. Wow. Oh, game's in 5. Hey, grab those chips.
What? Why are you taking the chips?
Take a moment, save a bundle. Visit sonnet.ca.
There's something uniquely homegrown about it. Getting up a little earlier, hearing no and doing it anyway. Sure, we dream our dreams, but work a whole lot harder at making them reality. And that's part of what makes all of us at Canada's Own Fresh Attitude so proud to be homegrown and local. So inspired to bring you our best, too. And so ready to get up and yell and cheer with all our glowing hearts for the melodies. And all of those will take the word can't and turn it into can and bring a whole new meaning to the word Canadian.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Timbits of Wisdom.
The advice show for grown-ups by Timbits.
My son has tons of assists, but he's upset he has no goals.
You can't always be the winner.
How can I relax?
Get more sleep.
What do you think I should do?
Just talk to them. The other team has feelings too.
What's the meaning of life?
Just have fun. Who is asking that question?
Neutral vodka soda with real fruit juice. New Neutral Juiced.
These dimensions are way off. Who built this? Show yourselves.
What is this?
He topped his Harvey's burger just the way he wanted. Extra pickles. Now he thinks he's in charge of everything.
These barbecues even work?
He's the intern, right?
He's gone mad with power.
Am I the only one who knows how to architect?
I'm the boss now. Oh, better believe it. I'm the boss now. Come on, it's a beautiful thing.
Connor McDavid here from the Edmonton Oilers.
My name's Austin Matthews.
I'm Carter Hart.
Hi, my name's PK Subban.
Every young girl deserves to have the same visible hockey role models as every young boy.
So join me with the PWHPA.
And it's time we put a stick in the ground and fight for the future of women's hockey.
My name is Patrick Chan.
And this is Jeff Petrie.
Hi, I'm Alex DeBrincat, and I'm putting my stick in the ground with...
My name is Aaron Ekblad, and it's time we put a stick in the ground for the PWHPA and fight for the future of women's hockey.
So every little girl has the chance to dream.
Young girls and young women need to see there's a future for them in women's professional hockey.
And it's definitely time for us to put our stick.
Let's put a stick in the ground.
But I'm putting my stick.
We put a stick in the ground
so that they can have that opportunity. And I'm putting
my stick in the ground.
Part of the PWHPA.
For the best female hockey players in the world.
My daughter should have the same dreams as my son.
You got my support.
Shouldn't he be playing basketball?
Stick to basketball.
Do they even have ice in China?
Women's hockey is just boring, okay?
Who wants to watch girls play?
Go back to where you belong.
Go back where we belong? This is where we belong.
Neutral vodka soda with real fruit juice. New Neutral Juiced.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to the Steve Yzerman Arena, the Nepean Sports Complex in Ottawa, Ontario. Just about ready for the second period. It's a 1-0 lead for Toronto's Team Sonnet over Minnesota's Team Adidas. Victoria Bach recently rejoining Team Toronto, coming back from being on the taxi squad for Team Canada in Beijing, winning gold. And what a great game that was, the Canada-USA game for the Olympics. How about that one? Dominant performance by Team Canada. And lots of folks who have been through both the Canadian and American programs here this afternoon as we are underway for the second period. Lauren Gable again right off the draw and into the offensive zone, trying to pick that near corner wraparound attempt on the far side by Dingledine. On the rebound is stopped by Boissonneau, and another quick whistle and a quick offensive opportunity for Team Sonnet. Off the draw, Nightingale can't get it out. Dingledine behind the net, throws it out in front and went through Gable. That was the intended receiver of the pass, so Greco wasn't quite ready for it, but she recovers nicely in her own zone. Costa can't get it out, though. Right on from Dossler. That is blockered away by Howe. Around back of the net now. Trying to come up with it. This is Wellhausen in the near corner. Back at the line. Maschmeyer couldn't quite get it on net. It's deflected wide. Costa back out to center. This is Gable. 2-on-1 now for Toronto. Gable, shot rebound. Kick to the far side by Boissonneau. And Minnesota trying to get out to center. Right back on the attack. Howard scores! A clapper from Brittany Howard. And early in the second period, Team Sonnet has taken a 2-0 lead. What a huge shot from Howard from the far point. Just over the right shoulder of Boissonneau. And that's given Toronto a 2-0 lead. And as Minnesota tries to get into the offensive zone, that's cut off by Richards. I'm happy to be joined by a member of the Grindstone Foundation. It's Haley Rath. Going to be doing color with me for the next little while.
Hey there, Jared. Thank you for having me.
I was trying to get the intro in, but Minnesota's really on the attack here.
Yeah, they did not enjoy that Brittany Howard goal as much as we did.
No. Right around out in front again. Pankowski at the far side of the net. That was Potomac who tried that jam play. Pankowski unable to come up with the puck at center. This is Coyne now. Goes around back of the net to the far side. Taken away by Stewart. Flipped up the far wall and held in again by Bailey. The referee takes a spill in the far corner and checks her checks her skate edge as Minnesota tries to work it out to center here. Skated onto by Curio and dumped in. Matucci round to the near corner. Out with it is Jones. Chipped it all the way down the ice. Icing waved off as Stewart beat it out. Stewart trying to come up with the puck now as he was able to make that play, but it's stolen away by Dossler and flipped out to center. So Haley, while we've got you here, did you want to tell us a little bit about Grindstone for those that aren't aware?
Yeah, so the Grindstone Warren Foundation is a nationwide charity foundation that gives grants to girls who be unable to afford hockey otherwise.
So if you're interested in helping out those who are trying to play hockey all across Canada, you can donate to the Grindstone Foundation and help out as that's off a body and out to center again by Toronto. Chipped in by Greco off a glove into the far corner. Rachel Smith Can't quite find an option. She reverses it in deep. Becca King got it back to the line with the help of Smith. Wallace-Chuck's shot is off his stick, and the rolling puck is thrown out to center for Pankowski. Annie Pankowski scores!
What a snipe.
Just under the blocker for Annie Pankowski. And Team Adidas is trying to claw back into this one. It's 2-1. Quickly off the draw, Pankowski again throws it into the offensive zone. Cost out of the far side. And Richards just able to chip it out to center. Thrown right back in by Pankowski. Potomac giving chase. Sent round back of the net. Thrown up the near side by Fortino. Poked at by Gable. She overskated it, but Costa got it to her and down the ice. Dingledine can't quite get there, though. It's an icing call against Minnesota. PWHPA wishes to express thanks to our premier partners, Secret Deodorant, NHLPA, Adidas Hockey, Scotiabank, Sonnet Insurance, and Budweiser. Quick win off the draw again by Costa, sent round to the far side for Richards. Her pass is cut off by Pankowski, though. Speeding to the puck, she's hauled down, no call on the play. As that's tipped over to the front of the net area. Puck couldn't be settled. Now Gable out through center. Gable with speed on her off wing, cutting to the net. Poke checked away by Boissonneau, and Gable and Boissonneau go down in a heap. And everybody seems to be okay. Grennan may be a little slow to get up there.
Boissonneau checking all of her gear to make sure it's okay after taking a run there.
Gable with great speed to the front of the net. We know she can take off. Grennan kind of guiding her in. All good for Boissonneau, though.
That's what we like to see.
Another face-off win. That's poked away, but taken right back by Bach. Poke to the far corner. Howard trying to come up with it again. Thrown it out in front. It was off a body. Sent back to the line. Puck at the blue line still. It's poked out to center now past Bailey. And skating on to it is Vespa now. Vespa throwed it through the slot area. Howard now. Backhanded it to the short side of the net for Bach, but it just skipped over her stick blade. Rolling puck held in by Bailey. Howard had her stick checked. Taken by Coyne now. Sent round back of the net to the near side. Nightingale up the boards for Willoughby. Willoughby dumped it in, lost an edge as she did. Goes after the puck, takes a bump. But her teammates were able to get a nice change and some offensive pressure now. Nightingale off a leg and wide. Matucci hard round the glass and out to center. All the way down the ice. But no icing. So Team Sonnet getting a nice change. Right back out is Dossler, though. Trying to step around. Wallace-Chuck got it out in front of the net, but it was cut off and skated out to center by Toronto again. Dumped in by Stewart. Round back of the net. Trying to come up with it. That's Jess Jones battling with two Team Adidas players. It's stolen away from her by Grennan and sent out to center for Shaver. Shaver chips it in past Wallace-Chuck. Shaver and Wallace-Chuck battling for the puck. Stewart came to it as well for Toronto. And Stewart sent it off the boards off Grennan and out of play. I believe that was actually off Mashmeyer. As we see the head coach, Matt Littner, for Team Adidas. 14-0. Long pass, bounces in front of Nightingale. And it's taken by Potomac now. Pass couldn't be handled by Curio, and it's right back out and down the ice, but too far. And it's an icing call against Toronto. PWHPA, which is to express thanks to our partners of Tim Hortons, Harvey's BioSteel Sports, Canadian Tire, Neutral Vodka Soda, and Fresh Attitude Salads. Costa wins the draw. Richards, far side, slammed back in by Field. So Richards has it stolen away by Potomac, though, and she just couldn't quite work it out in front. Taken away by Fortino off a stanchion, though, doesn't get out. Costa banks it ahead for Gable, though. Gable now with some open space, and that's off the stick of Brittany Mashmeyer and out of play. Brittany Mashmeyer, of course, the sister of Emrance Mashmeyer, who also has recently returned from Beijing. Grannon round back of the net, stolen away on the far side by Vespa. Howard, return to the line, Matucci. Shot wide, Howard. Tried to leave it in the near corner for Bach. It's poked at by Gosling. Willoughby got it out to center for Shaver, but she has it taken away from her. This is Bach now, cutting to the net. Bach, shot on, rebound. Boissonneau stopped them both, and it's cleared out and down the ice by Minnesota.
What a great save by Boissonneau there, just keeping her eye on the puck and following it across the crease.
Right back on the attack is Toronto, though. Vespa, just knifed away from her, but Bach followed up and stopped by Boissonneau again.
Yeah, what a scary line for Team Sonnet there. You got Brittany Howard and Victoria Bach out there. I wouldn't want to be facing them down, that's for sure.
Well, yes, you're also a goalie, Haley, right? So.
Yes, I am. Looking at this from a goaltender's perspective, Team Sonnet is a scary team to face.
This is Pankowski trying to get away from Prevost. Smith almost took it away from her. Intercepted by King as Toronto remains onside. Boissonneau threw it to the glass. Taken away and carried in by Smith. Thrown out in front, they score!
Team Sonnet just open on the back door there.
Rachel Smith got that puck out in front, and it was Caroline Prevost. On the one-timer, initially the pass was just cut off, but it still snuck through to Prevost. And now it is 3-1 Toronto.
Caroline Prevost is so fun to watch with the Toronto Furies, and we love to see her success here at the PWHPA.
And she does all kinds of stuff too outside of the PWHPA. She does Ironman runs, and she's one of the strongest players in the PWHPA, I'd say.
I don't think I'd want anyone else going up against her, that's for sure.
Puck stolen away by Stewart. Thrown out to center. Jones gloves it down. Skates it over the blue line and in. Jones threw that through the crease. Wallace-Chuck held it in. Stewart. Wallace-Chuck again. Deflected on net by Gribbons. Boissonneau again making the save, though. Stolen away by Fortino. One-time shot from Jones is off a stick and wide on the one-touch pass from Stewart. Richards, far side for Gable. Back out on the attack again. Gable has been buzzing tonight. Gable's on it there, stopped by Boissonneau. Kicked out to Dossler. who's fresh off the bench for Adidas as she dumps it in. Howe send it to the open corner where Dingledine tried to throw it around back of the net. That was picked off by Dossler. Gosling bounced it into the far corner. Richards reverses it to an open near side. Gable has to retreat to go back and get it. Richards let it go for Gable again. Off the boards. Gable still with it. Look at the speed on Lauren Gable here. Just onside for Costa. She's sandwiched by both defenders. And I think that stung Lauren Gable a little bit. Gable, of course, just a few minutes ago went hard into Boissonneau as well. And Gable a little slow to get up after that play.
Yeah, she's a fantastic player to watch and super fast. It took 2 players to stop her. Hopefully she's all right as she makes it to the bench there.
Looked like she was favoring her right leg a little bit as she goes to have a seat. And had a word or two with the athletic therapist for Team Sonnet. So we'll keep an eye on Gable, as I'm sure she wants to continue in this game. It feels like she's going to score. So we'll see what she can do. Matucci now in their own zone, though. Up the near side for Vespa. And out to center for Bach. Bach trying to step around Grennan. Good job boxing her out, as that's off a stick of, that's Howard, and out of play. A late change as Pankowski comes on for Team Adidas. Quick play off the face-off. Gets the puck out to center for Minnesota. Matucci with a lead pass, deflected by Bach. And it's knifed away from her by Nightingale. Vespa has to retreat on the dump in as Bach was still held deep in the Minnesota zone. And now Pankowski backhands it ahead. Matucci took it away. And Ella Matucci goes round back of the net.
Every time Minnesota enters the Sonnet end, Sonnet has the response, and they seem to get it right back out again.
Stolen away. Quickly out in front. Howard had her stick checked. Couldn't quite get the pass away, but in front again for Prevost. Up over top of the net. And it's sent out to center for Minnesota. Pankowski trying to get through, and she couldn't quite step around Wallace-Chuck. And Howe able to cover up.
Yeah, smart play by Howe there. Pankowski's having herself a great game, and I certainly wouldn't want to give her an extra opportunity at that puck.
Pankowski, one of the leaders on this Minnesota team. I'm sure anxiously awaiting the return of some of her teammates from Team USA. Of course, most notably Hillary Knight and Brianna Decker as well, both members of this Team Minnesota, but Brianna Decker, we won't see her for a while, unfortunately.
She'll be taking some time to heal up there after an unfortunate injury in the first game of the Olympics.
Wallace-Chuck backhanded that out to center. Prevost trying to come up with that puck, sends it in deep. King got it out in front, but it's taken away by Curio, and she tried to lead pass for Potomac that was too far in front of her, so it's an icing call against Adidas. PWHPA wishes to express thanks to some more of our partners: Noble Estates, Blade Tech Hockey, Bauer Hockey, Mars Blade, and Sport Logic. Shannon Stewart wrapped it right out in front, but it was just out of the reach of Jones as she tries to come up with it again. Potomac got it out to center. No, it was held in by Richards. I got distracted by Curio, who was on the ice. I'm not sure what happened to her there. As it's sent out to center by Willoughby on the return pass. Caitlin Willoughby dropped it. There's a penalty coming to Sonnet as they touch up here. And it's a hooking call. Looks like it is Jess Jones going off. No.
That would be Kristen Richards, it looks like.
Yeah, Richards with the hooking penalty. So the first power play opportunity for Team Adidas now. With Richards in the box. Prevost won the draw though. Matucci. Back of the net, sent it round to the far side. Held in by Wellhausen. Poked at. This is Pankowski now. Far side, Potomac. Into the middle, and the tip play. That was Wellhausen. Just didn't get enough of it on her blade, and it went up and out of play.
That was a beautiful backdoor play attempt by Minnesota there, and they just couldn't follow through on it fully, but Sonnet needs to be careful not to let that happen again.
Another face-off win for Prevost, though. Matucci, with the help of Howard, does get it out this time, and down the ice, and Prevost turns on the Jets to go forecheck Boissonneau, and then heads off for a change. Pankowski being shadowed by Howard, turns away, send it back of the net. This is Brittany Maschmeyer with a pass now, out for Wellhausen, dumps it into the far corner. Fortino back on it, knocked down by Shaver, but glanced away from her by Fortino. Pinned up in the near corner here, Wellhausen, dug out by Fortino. Stolen by Pankowski, though, and held in. Swinging at it is Matucci. She didn't get it, but that there does poke it to the line. Maschmeyer held it in. Potomac on that far side. Returns it to the line. Maschmeyer faked the shot. Pankowski blockered away. Comes to the line. Maschmeyer just reaching to keep it in. Potomac again. Poked at, but Maschmeyer diving to hold it in just for a moment, as it's off the body of Gribbons and out to center, but right back in for Team Adidas only for a moment. Fortino now.
Sonnet doing a great job so far at keeping to the outside and getting the puck out where they can.
Fortino able to kill some time there, backhanding it into the offensive zone. Final 10 seconds and less than that for the advantage for Minnesota. This is Coyne, fed it into the middle. Far side return for Coyne. That shot is blocked, loose in the slot. Trying to come up with it. Goes over to the near side, and it's taken away by Costa. Howe's lost her stick as it's sent to the line, but not out. Gosling into the middle. What timer? Just wide of the far side by Crossman, and it's cleared out and down the ice by Team Sonnet.
Minnesota's best chance coming just after the power play ended. Wow, that was a scramble.
Wallace-Chuck off the glass for Gable. Deflected it into the offensive zone. Gosling takes a hack from Costa as she got the pass away. Now on this near side, Dossler. Hard pass ahead for Shaver, a little too hot to handle, and that's taken away. Vespa now tried to hit Gable with that pass. It was cut off by the stick of Shaver, and she's got the puck, but Bach lifted her stick and took it away. Bach and Gable on the ice together now.
What a terrifying duo.
Right out in front again. Shaver had it poked away from her by Bach, but it's taken by Nightingale, and she turns on the Jets. Thrown out in front again. Nice play by Nightingale to hit Potomac. Streaking to the front of the net, but a better save by Erica Howe.
Howe having to be sharp there as that puck just came across to a streaking Minnesota player.
Now another 2-on-1 for Minnesota. Out in front, Potomac. What a stop by Howe.
Oh my God, that two-pad stack.
An
Erica Howe.
unbelievable save.
Now that's a highlight reel save for sure.
Sarah Potomac is robbed, and we get the joy of seeing this again.
Erica Howe just kicking the leg up in pure desperation and getting the puck out of the air. Amazing. That's the save dreams are made of.
But then, of course, her defender shoved Potomac into her.
It's always a great thank you when your defender throws another player into you.
Right? Shannon Stewart trying to come up with that puck. Near side now. Potomac still on the ice for Team Adidas, trying to spark some offense here. They're down a pair coming to the end of this second period. Wellhausen just got it over the blue line, but it's sent right back in, and it's just knocked away from Gribben, but Stewart stole it away, shot on, stopped by Boissonneau. PWHPA wishes to express thanks to the event partner, Sonnet Insurance. It's fired over top of the net. We'd also like to thank the Ottawa Senators for partnering for this weekend's event as well, as that was just offside crossman, just a hair ahead of Dossler. Now we will lose Haley at the end of the second period. She does have another job to do here. She's running the table for the Grindstone Foundation downstairs. So again, if you'd like to check out Grindstone and everything they do have a website.
Yeah, we are grindstoneaward.com, and we also are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Twitter and Instagram being Grindstone Award, and our Facebook being Grindstone Award Foundation. So come check us out there if you wish to volunteer your time or donate.
They do lots of great work to try and get lots of young girls into hockey across this great nation. So do check them out, and they are here all weekend as well. If you are in the Ottawa area, planning on coming out for tomorrow's games.
We've got some merchandise for sale, and you can donate at the table as well.
Gable into the offensive zone, tied up by Potomac. This is either a long shift for Potomac or she's being double shifted, as Team Adidas is really trying to spring the offense here. She's had multiple grade A chances in the second period alone, but Howe has absolutely been lights out so far in this game. Wallaschuk at the line, blocked by Pankowski. And set up now for another 2-on-1. It's Shaver and Potomac. Shaver, just out of the reach of Potomac, but she's on the loose puck and it's knifed away from her. Taken away by Nightingale on the far side. In deep for Potomac again. Tried to get it out in front. It was off the stick of Greco. Bach now tried to step around Pankowski. Took a stick check to the, looked like the midsection really, as Minnesota has gone offside with less than 30 to go in this second period. Puck shoveled ahead off the face-off by Gribbons. Gosling on the reception of the pass, just out of the reach of that's Wellhausen, so an icing against Minnesota.
Yeah, this will be a bit of a face-off here down in the Minnesota end with only 20 seconds left. I mean, not something Minnesota wanted for sure when they're down by 2 goals.
Team Sonnet about to hit 30 shots here, as they might get one here with Gable. That's just wide of the far side. Nightingale on the puck behind the net. Gosling trying to disrupt that play. Behind the net now, Jones. Sent it up the far wall, as that does get out to center on the open side. As the buzzer sounds to indicate the end of the second period. 2 goals for Team Sonnet in this one. Brittany Howard and Caroline Prevost, but Team Adidas did get on the board with Annie Pankowski, but it's 3-1 for Team Sonnet. Toronto congratulating their goaltenders at the end of the second period. Team Adidas doing the same. We say goodbye for just a moment, but goodbye to Haley.
Thank you very much for having me, Jared. I hope I'll be back on soon.
Thanks for coming on, Haley. We will return for the third period in a few moments.
To every little girl watching, we see you.
We believe the time is now to make history. This game continues to grow. Progress has been made, but we haven't gotten far enough.
It's important to have a sustainable women's hockey league, and we want the next generation to have equality.
It's not like we've put in less sweat. It's that we've gotten less opportunities, and it's time that it changes.
Equal sweat deserves equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Shouldn't he be playing basketball?
Stick to basketball.
Come on, do they even have ice in China?
Women's hockey is just boring, okay?
Who wants to watch girls play?
Make me a sandwich.
First Nations kids are too lazy.
You're never gonna make it, Ethan.
You're just gonna get hurt. Keep hockey straight.
Which locker room is he gonna use?
Girls hockey isn't real hockey.
Shouldn't this guy be coaching cricket? Can he even skate?
Go back to where you belong.
Go back where we belong? This is where we belong.
Let's go! It's time to hydrate. Wide right! Best kept secret in sports. No longer a secret.
Hey, Gord.
Connie! I've mastered human replication. Our reno can now get done in 1/5 of the time.
Nice breakthrough, Gords, but check out this one. We just saved a bundle buying home and auto insurance with Sonnet.
Incredible.
Yeah, completely online in only minutes.
She was right. That was fast. Wow. Oh, game's in 5. Hey, grab those chips.
What? Why are you taking the chips?
Take a moment, save a bundle. Visit sonnet.ca.
There's something uniquely homegrown about it. Getting up a little earlier, hearing no and doing it anyway. Sure, we dream our dreams, but work a whole lot harder at making them reality. And that's part of what makes all of us at Canada's Own Fresh Attitude so proud to be homegrown and local, so inspired to bring you our best too, and so ready to get up and yell and cheer with all our glowing hearts for the melodies. And all of those will take the word can't and turn it into can and bring a whole new meaning to the word Canadian.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Timbits of Wisdom.
The advice show for grown-ups by Timbits.
My son has tons of assists, but he's upset he has no goals.
You can't always be the winner.
How can I relax?
Get more sleep.
What do you think I should do?
Just talk to them. The other team has feelings too.
What's the meaning of life?
Just have fun. Who is asking that question?
Neutral vodka soda with real fruit juice. New Neutral Juiced.
These dimensions are way off. Who built this? Show yourselves.
What is this?
He topped his Harvey's burger just the way he wanted. Extra pickles. Now he thinks he's in charge of everything.
These barbecues even work?
He's the intern, right?
He's gone mad with power.
Am I the only one who knows how to architect?
I'm the boss now. Oh, better believe I'm the boss now. Come on, it's a beautiful thing.
Connor McDavid here from the Edmonton Oilers.
My name's Austin Matthews.
I'm Carter Hart.
Hi, my name's PK Subban.
Every young girl deserves to have the same visible hockey role models as every young boy.
So join me with the PWHPA.
And it's time we put a stick in the ground and fight for the future of women's hockey.
My name is Patrick Chan.
And this is Jeff Petrie.
Hi, I'm Alex DeBrincat, and I'm putting my stick in the ground with...
My name is Aaron Ekblad, and it's time we put a stick in the ground for the PWHPA and fight for the future of women's hockey.
So every little girl has the chance to dream.
Young girls and young women need to see there's a future for them in women's professional hockey.
And it's definitely time for us to put our stick.
Let's put a stick in the ground.
But I'm putting my stick.
We put a stick in the ground
so that they can have that opportunity.
And I'm putting my stick in the ground.
Part of the PWHPA.
For the best female hockey players in the world.
My daughter should have the same dreams as my son.
You got my support.
Shouldn't he be playing basketball?
Stick to basketball.
Do they even have ice in China?
Women's hockey is just boring, okay?
Let's watch girls play.
Go back to where you belong.
Go back where we belong? This is where we belong.
Neutral vodka soda with real fruit juice. New Neutral Juiced.
Welcome back, everybody. The third period just about to get underway. Team Sonnet currently holding the opportunity to play in the championship game on Sportsnet tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's very chilly in here. The heaters in the top of this rink are not on, unfortunately. But that's okay because that means the ice is good. And we're ready for the third period. Quickly off the draw, it's sent to the Minnesota blue line. Nightingale feathered it ahead. Tipped in by Shaver. Sent round back of the net. Greco. Gable reverses it. Here's Costa. Slams on the brakes to get away from Shaver. And Costa now bounced it ahead. Tried to hit Gable with a lead pass. Taken away and muscled ahead by Pankowski. That goes up and out of play, though. Pankowski, a graduate of the University of Wisconsin. Played with PWHPA Minnesota last year. And is very proud of her NCAA championship win with Wisconsin. Back out in front again for Bach, though. She just missed the net. This is Howard. Left it for Vespa. Now Bach steps around Gosling, but can't get the shot away. Tried to hit Howard with the pass. It was just tipped. And now out for Minnesota. It's a 2-on-1. Willoughby tries a shot. That's fought off by Howe. Goes over to the far side. Fortino sends it up. And that's picked off, though. Curio left it for Potomac. Mashmeyer had to turn away from pressure. Didn't quite hold the line. Crossman fanned on her pass. Got it ahead for Coyne now, though. That's returned by Richards. Banked off the boards. Coyne now trying to catch Toronto on a change. Curio trying to get it to the front of the net. It was off a stick. Here's Curio again. Shot deflected wide of the net. Curio to the far side. Can't quite hold it in. Nightingale intercepted by Jones. Jess Jones trying to cut to the net. Jam play at the near side. Jones threw it through the crease. And it's cleared out to center and down the ice. Back on it is Bailey. Chipped up the boards and down the ice. And it's an icing call against Minnesota. Quickly off the draw. Bailey trying to get it out. Potomac held it in just for a moment. Banked it off the boards. Bailey now out to center. Did Shannon Stewart touch it? No. It's an icing call against Sonnet again. Backhanded out to center by Matucci. Nightingale over to the far side. Gosling into the middle for Pankowski. Her shot is blocked nicely by Matucci. And Matucci sent it up the far side, but that's taken away by Shaver. Left it for Pankowski. Shaver back in the net. Tried to get it up to Nightingale. That was off the stick of Bailey. Prevost can't quite dig it out. Matucci round to the far side, poked at by Smith, but it doesn't get out. Rachel Smith lobs it out to center. Skating onto it is Prevost, but just in front of her was Grennan, who got it off the glass, but not out. Kicked in by Smith. Sent around to the near side. Grennan again. Got it up to Potomac. Potomac had her stick lifted by King, but managed to get it past to Willoughby, who took a bump from Greco. And Wallace-Chuck trying to get away from Willoughby. Left it for Greco again. Return pass for Wallace-Chuck off the back of the net. So Greco has to get it out and down the ice, and Gable's got speed. Beats out the icing. It was off a stick anyways. Gable circles the net. Lost an edge as she tried to continue round into the near corner, but was able to poke it back into the offensive zone. Greco held the line. Dossler sent it round to the far side. Goes out to center, and Fortino smartly waited to make sure there wasn't too many players on the ice penalty. Costa all the way down the ice. Off the deflection. This is Nightingale. Round to the far side. Pass ahead, and lost an edge did Curio as that shot just missed the far side for Toronto. Curio again. Nightingale and Curio at the line. Richards. Near side Fortino. Wrist shot stopped by Boissonneau. The rebound bounced away, and it's carried out to center. Pass intercepted by Fortino again. Just onside for Vespa. Dropped it back for Richards. She leans into one. That stopped the rebound. Boissonneau stretching out to keep that out of the net. Bach just couldn't quite hold the line. She was checked by Wellhausen. Bach again. Drags it with her. Deflected it to the near side. Shoveled out in front, but it doesn't quite get there. Vespa tried to do so. Pass deflected by Bach, and now carried out by Shaver. Shaver still with it, watched by Bach. Bach lifted her stick, but couldn't get it out. Grennan held the line with the help of Coyne, but Bach stole it away. 3-on-1 now for Toronto. Bach as Shaver retreats. In front for Howard. That shot is deflected. I think it was off the stick of Shaver. And it doesn't get on net, but Howard stole the puck away. Shaver took it right back. Bach trying to take it away now as it's cleared out to center by Team Adidas. Bailey with a hard shot. That goes into the pad of Boissonneau, and she hangs on. The WHPA wishes to express thanks to our premier partners, Secret Deodorant, the NHLPA, Adidas Hockey, Scotiabank, Sonnet Insurance, and Budweiser. Howard off the draw. Prevost tried to shut. She couldn't get it. That was just deflected wide by Dingledine as Potomac sets up the pass out to center for Pankowski. Prevost rushing back against Pankowski. In front, they score! Laura Dossler off the feet in front from Annie Pankowski. And Team Adidas has made it close. It's 3-2. Beautiful centering pass from Pankowski. Prevost would have caught her if she hadn't lost an edge. But it's Dossler who makes it 3-2, 2 points for Annie Pankowski. And that one's right on net. Easily covered by Howe. Off the draw. Try to muscle it out in front. It comes to the line for Crossman. Glove down though. And skated onto by Stewart. Got Jess Jones in front. Stewart shot kicked out. Rebound. Stopped by Boissonneau. And the puck is taken by Richards. Sent back to the line. That is Richards. It was sent there by Fortino. Fortino's got it again. Far side. Tried to center it out in front at Gribbons. Now she's got it. There's Stewart with her shot. That's fought off by Boissonneau. Fortino held the line. Crossman goes after it as Team Sonnet goes for a change. Pass ahead for Shaver. She's checked by Bailey. Pankowski back on again for Team Minnesota. Howard into the middle for Bach. Oh, and she tried to pick the near side, but she just missed the net. Held in by Matucci. Gosling, this game is really opening up now. Potomac tried to chip it ahead. Bailey back the other way. Howard muscling through. Brittany Howard tried to hit Vespa. Was poked away from her. Nightingale now off the boards. Kicked at and held in nicely by Matucci. Howard couldn't pull it with her. This is Bailey now. Chipped it ahead for Bach. Bach takes it round back of the net to the far side. Circling in deep. That's just skipped over the stick blade of Howard. And it comes to the line for Bailey. Now Howard again got over her stick and she's upended as Gosling stole the puck away from her. Bailey settles the puck for Matucci. And now Matucci fires that, wow, right into the bench of Team Adidas. So we have a stoppage in play. .21 left in this third period. It's a one-goal game. 36-26 of the shots, though, in favor of Toronto's Team Sonnet. Gable tries to settle the puck just out of her reach. Pass ahead for Dossler, the goal scorer in this third period for Minnesota. One-time shot from Crossman, tipped out in front. Rebound is blocked by Greco on the far side, but it's stolen away from her and sent right between the defenders all the way down the ice. Boissonneau fired that right into Grennan, and she was able to recover the puck as she had Gable on her. So Crossman now into the middle, skated on by Curio. Now Wellhausen in deep for Curio again. Trying to find an option, tied up by Greco. Gribbons couldn't get it out though. Back of the net now. Near side, Willoughby. Far side, Nightingale steps into it. Looking for a tip again from Wellhausen. It's all Team Adidas in this third period. Has Team Sonnet lost some steam? Potomac now getting tied up. She's got the puck. Potomac wrap around. Sent it right through the slot. Nightingale's on it again. Long shift for this line for Team Sonnet as it's deflected away by Howe to the far near side and out to center. Shaver trying to catch Toronto on a quick change. It's Potomac and Shaver sent it into the slot, and Shaver just fanned on the shot as Toronto gets it out to center again. Here goes Pankowski. 2 points on the afternoon for her. Threw it in front. It's cut off by Jones, but on it is Shaver. Back to the line, Crossman. In deep for Shaver in the near corner. Centered it out in front. Pankowski tipped it, but it was off the side of the net. Fortino stole the puck away. Pass ahead, knocked down by Shaver, but it's just Jones on it with Becca King. 2-on-1. Return for Jones, and she just missed it on the tip. Fortino held the line. Jones goes in deep to get it. Jones getting bullied behind the net. Becca King came in as well. Dossler's shadowing her. King now for Howard. Sent to the line. Fortino. Tried a shot that was just wide of the near side. Gosling had it go off her stick blade, and now Howard has found it. Returned it for Fortino again. Fortino's shot gloved by Boissonneau and slapped to the line and out to center by Minnesota. Quick pass for Howard and into the offensive zone. Vespa gives chase. Nightingale got there first, but it's stolen away by Bach. Bach circles to the blue line, just held it in. Bach still on it. Sharp angle shot stopped by Boissonneau, and she hangs on with 8 minutes even to go in this third period. BWHPA wishes to express thanks to our partners of Tim Hortons, Harvey's, BioSteel Sports, Canadian Tire, Neutral Vodka Soda, and Fresh Attitude Salads. Matucci held it into the line. Nightingale tried to get it out. Matucci, soccer kicked at it and kept it in. This is Howard trying to step around Nightingale. Nightingale really badgering her to steal the puck away, but she got it in deep. Vespa. Return to Howard again. Dragged it with her, but it was cut off by Nightingale again. Nightingale wrapped up a little bit by Bach, maybe trying to draw a call. Offside as Team Sonnet has to retreat. Glove down by Bach. And Victoria Bach now with speed on her off wing. Cuts to the net. Bach, chip shot stopped by Boissonneau. And she smothers it once again. .7:10 left in this third period. Fired off the boards. Got past Richards and out to center. Fortino rushes to it. Richards. Return pass for Fortino. Out to center for Costa. Nice pass. Costa tried to hit Prevo. The puck rolled on her. Went into the near corner. Gosling round to the far side. Pankowski smacked at it out to center. Prevo. Drop pass. Couldn't find Fortino with it. Gable trying to steal the puck away from Pankowski as Fortino left the puck for Pankowski. Her shot is blocked. Dangerous pass from Fortino as it's stolen away again. Potomac in front. Just recovered nicely by Fortino. Now Gable. Right through the feet of Stewart. No icing, no Boissonneau came out to play it. Gosling left it behind the net. Mashmeyer ahead for Shaver. And Shaver gets over the line and rips it round back of the net to the far corner for Dossler. Dossler left it. Gribbins got there first. Gribbins on it again. Intercepted by Dossler. Sent it into the far corner. Wallace-Schuck. Far side, Jones now. Up and out to center. Almost gloved down by Crossman, but she couldn't quite keep it onside. Shaver just onside now. Jess Jones again off the glass and off a stanchion. Drop pass now for Shaver with some space. Shot is stopped by Erica Howe. Sophia Shaver's been all over the ice. Minnesota native playing for her team. Had 92 points, 43 goals specifically for Wayzata High School. Her alma mater. Graduate of the University of Wisconsin as well. Kept alive by Grennan. Reverse play by Matucci as Bach is going to start the breakout. Left it again for Matucci in the far corner. Vespa couldn't handle the pass. Held in by Grennan. So they'll try the other side now. Matucci out to center. Tipped down the ice by Howard. Boissonneau out to play it. Left it for Grennan. Reverse play intercepted by Howard. Sharp angle right through the crease. Vespa kept it into the far side. Howard comes in to help. Howard left it for Bach to the front of the net. Backhander off the blocker of Boissonneau. But Toronto recovers the rebound. Long shot, glove down, and flipped out to center by Coyne. And that's dumped back into the offensive zone by Toronto. Potomac couldn't corral the puck. Gable knifed away from her by Shaver, who's back on the ice again with Pankowski and Potomac. There's Potomac receiving the pass from Pankowski. Potomac tried to throw it in front. It was off a stick. Shaver almost got there to recover it and send it out in front, but it's cleared out to center and poked away from Nightingale by Gable. Lauren Gable stopped by Boissonneau. Rebound. This is Fortino. Returns it to the line for Gable. Gable tried to wind it up, but that was deflected off a couple of bodies. Gets to the near side. Richards held it in. Rolls to the area behind the net. Now it's Nightingale out to center. Pankowski. Potomac chipped it ahead. Potomac knocked down by Stewart. No call. Minnesota looking for one there, but they've still got the puck offensively, as that was tipped just wide. Shot by Nightingale doesn't get through. Bouncing around, Nightingale again gets it out in front. Rolls through the crease once more as Richards comes to the puck. 3 minutes to go in this third period. Fortino bounced it ahead for Stewart, who chipped it forward. Stewart into the offensive zone as her teammates are changing. Stewart directed into the boards by Maschmeyer. Here goes Wellhausen with speed. Wellhausen chipped it in deep. Matucci to the far side for Grennan. Grennan ran into Gribbins, and Gribbins got it ahead with the help of Matucci. Here goes Brittany Howard again. She's got Jones with her. Howard's shot is blocked by Pankowski. And Howard came up with the puck behind the net, got it out in front, and that shot is saved by Boissonneau. Still 3-2. 42 shots on net for Team Sonnet as Team Adidas takes a timeout. Team Adidas with just 27 shots. Boissonneau working hard in the net this afternoon to keep her team in this game. A one-goal game in the third period. .216 remains. .39 of 42 stopped by Boissonneau. 25 of 27 stopped by Howe. This is Howard. Left it for Bach in the far corner. Bach met by Gosling behind the net, and Shaver grabbed the puck and sent it ahead for Pankowski. Return pass cut off by Bach, flipped it to the open wing, where Bach threw it in off the linesperson. She ran into the linesperson as well. And Toronto unable to get into the offensive zone as the linesperson got in the way. Howard upended by Gosling as she tried to muscle the puck ahead. Big crowd gathers on the near side wall. Howard dug it out. Howard, big slap shot right into the body of Boissonneau. So she covers up on that one. Boissonneau, a coach and a part-time student, as she continues to work towards her professional degree. Costa kept it in the near corner. Gable reversed it again for Costa. Threw it out in front, sharp angle. Gable is stopped twice by Boissonneau. And it's cleared out to center. Banked ahead for Wellhausen, who beats out the icing. Wellhausen to the line, out of the reach of Maschmeyer as we enter the final minute of this third period. Surely we'll see Boissonneau leave the cage as Minnesota goes on the attack with Pankowski. Boissonneau headed to the bench for the extra attacker. Shaver in front. That pass was just deflected away from Dossler. Matucci back of the net for Fortino now. Fortino lifts it to the line. Glove down. And a hand pass, yes, is called as Shaver gloved it and a teammate touched it. Boissonneau remains on the bench for the extra skater. 6-on-5 for Team Adidas. Face-off won by Shaver. Nightingale across. Carried in by Gosling now. Dropped it back. Quick shot blocked. Rebound for Crossman. Comes out to center. Crossman is down. Slow to get up as Nightingale tries to get away from the attack. That's off the linesperson again. Lead pass for Potomac now on a breakaway. Potomac, two-stop, no, they score! The initial stop for Erica Howe, but Sarah Potomac, the clutch goal. She has tied the game with 9 seconds left. She did it in Toronto for Team Scotiabank. She's done it again for Team Adidas. Sarah Potomac, 9 seconds left. This game is tied. So that means we are headed to overtime. That's an icing call against Minnesota. .2 seconds on the clock, an offensive zone draw for Toronto. Quickly slapped at by Bach as she went around the net off the face-off from Howard. But we are headed to overtime. What a thrilling third period. 44 shots for Team Sonnet. But it's Sarah Potomac. Clutch play. We will now have overtime. It'll be a 5-minute overtime at 3-on-3. And then we will go to a shootout. If there are no winners determined in overtime. Take this opportunity to thank some more sponsors. Noble Estates, Blade Tech Hockey, Bauer Hockey, Mars Blade, and Sport Logic, as well as the Ottawa Senators for partnering for this event. Who will be playing in the championship game tomorrow? Place your bets, folks. Team Sonnet or Team Adidas. Team Adidas coming out with Potomac, Pankowski, and Gosling it's Gable, Costa, and Fortino for Team Sonnet. 3-on-3 overtime, nothing quite like it. Face off 1-2, Fortino, and ahead now for Gable. Gable right into the offensive zone. Rebound, 2 stops by Boissonneau. And right away, Team Sonnet on the attack again. No line change for either team. And an offensive zone draw for Toronto. Costa couldn't drag it back. Potomac won the draw. Pass intercepted from Pankowski. Gable's alone in the slot. Stopped by Boissonneau. Beautiful chance for Lauren Gable again. She's been all over it. But she hasn't been able to get it into the back of the net yet. Second line now for both these teams. Sophia Shaver won the draw. Brittany Howard tries to get there. Shaver's on it though. Megan Grennan, and on the reception of the pass, it's Bailey Wellhausen. Right on, went wide of the net with the shot. Grennan held the line. Brittany Howard trying to dig it out with Victoria Bach. She does. Bach turns away from Shaver and chips it up the boards, but Grennan got there first. Wellhausen muscled off the puck by Howard. Ella Matucci is the defender for Team Sonnet, and she receives the pass there from Howard. Too far out of the reach of Bach. Pankowski and Potomac are right back on, trying to catch Toronto on a change. It's Potomac, Pankowski, and the pass was just behind her. And right back on the attack is Costa for Toronto. Gable, stopped by Boissonneau. This is Pankowski on Fortino. Pankowski tries to drag it with her. Oh, and the pass is behind Potomac, but she's on the puck. Costa checking her. Here goes Fortino now. 2-on-1 with Gable. Fortino. Gable. Fortino scores! Laura Fortino wins the game for Team Sonnet. And Toronto's going to the championship final tomorrow at 11 on Sportsnet. Give and go, one touch pass. Gable to Fortino. What a thrilling overtime. 48 shots for Team Sonnet, 28 for Team Adidas. As Team Sonnet congratulatory huddle. What a game. As we now get a handshake. Team Sonnet did not make the Toronto Showcase final, but they will go to the Ottawa Showcase final. Team Adidas will face the loser of this afternoon's 3 o'clock game, which will be coming up in the consolation game later on Sunday afternoon. Laura Fortino, the hero for Toronto's Team Sonnet. As both teams congratulate the officials, or thank the officials, I should say. We now get the presentation of the players of the game. Third star of the game, Marlène Boissonneau from Team Adidas, very well deserved. 44 stops on 48 shots. Annie Pankowski, the second star, 2 points on the afternoon at least.
And the first star for Team Sonnet, number 15, Victoria Bach.
Victoria Bach, the first star for Team Sonnet. Goal for her. The first one. So there you have it, the 3-star selection for this afternoon's game. Budweiser goal of the game is the overtime winner, of course. Laura Fortino on the give and go with Lauren Gable. The winning overtime goal. And I'll give the Canadian Tire player of the game to Lauren Gable, all over the ice, assisting on the game-winning goal. Had multiple grade A chances. And helps out for the winning goal. As Team Sonnet lines up for a team photo, we will say goodbye. My name is Jared Bapty. Thank you for tuning in to this afternoon's game. We've got one coming up at 3 p.m. Team Harvey's Montreal taking on Team Bauer Boston. Don't go anywhere. For myself and the crew, we thank you for watching once again as we run through some of the highlights of today's game. Like I said, don't go anywhere. We've got more action coming up from the PWHPA and the Ottawa Showcase here at the Nepean Sports Complex.